Well, hello there, everybody. I am so excited to have you here with us this evening. And I'm joining us on this Pro 3 Powerhouses, your mentorship to Pro 3 in 90 days. And I'm so excited to be hosting this call along with my friend, I would say a really good friend and mentor and amazing LifeVantage distributor, Amber Swanson. If it weren't for this business, I would never know Amber. And I will just share with you that my life has been immensely enriched because of who she is, what she is, and she kicks my booty too. So with that being said, I just want to welcome each and every one of you, and we're going to move along, and then we're going to share our stories in just a moment. But if you are looking for mentorship to Pro 3 and 90 days, you are in the right place at the right time. So the purpose and vision of this training, of this mentorship, is really to give each and every one of you inspiration to dream big, dream bigger than what you're dreaming right now, to think about the world of possibilities, but not only just dream, but also empower you with the understanding, and empower you with the tools and the vision and all the things that you need to actually get to where you want to go. And while Pro 3 may not be your end point, we absolutely want to help you get there in the first 90 days, and we're going to share with you why that is. And then we want to celebrate you, and we want to recognize you on this call, on this mentorship training. So with that, we're going to inspire, empower, and celebrate you. So with this, I'm going to start with my story, and then I'm going to hand it over to Amber Swanson. But basically, this is it. If you're a brand new distributor tonight, then you are in the right place at the right time, because we actually get to help you launch your business with a different mindset to begin with the end in mind. That being said, if you're not a brand new distributor and you have yet to hit these goals that you want to achieve, you're still here at the right place at the right time. We have just started a brand new month, a brand new calendar year within LifeVantage, and a brand new 3-month running period to get to your next goal, which would be recognition at our next big event after Anaheim, which is our global convention. So this doesn't matter where you are. We really want to help you launch your business story. So why are you doing this? What is your vision? Why are you doing this? Now, I'll just share with you really quickly that I actually walked away from my name is Jennifer Smith. If I didn't say that already, I'm Jennifer Smith. I live in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. I am a Pro 6 in this business. But I actually walked away from a 6-figure income 17 years ago this month when I was pregnant with my twin boys. I was so lucky, I was so blessed, and I was so excited to be a stay-at-home mom. But I've always been money motivated. So I didn't stay just being a stay-at-home mom for long. I've actually been an entrepreneur longer than I was in my corporate job. And so when my sister, Susan Coleman, invited me to take a look at this at LifeVantage 8 years ago, I will share with you, I wasn't looking for anything. My husband was 62 years of age. He was just getting ready to retire. He had everything in place for us to be able to do that comfortably, financially, but this is what I will share with you. This isn't about me. This is about lifting other people up and empowering them to have some of the things that I have and to help you to be able to achieve your dreams. And so I absolutely had butterflies in my stomach with this, like I did when I met my husband, Jim. And so we thought, gosh, if we just created enough income to pay for the health insurance that we had to pay for our sons because my husband was retired, that would be great. But in reality, I was able to duplicate, I was able to match my husband's retirement check that took him 25 years in corporate America to create. Yes, right, Amber, shake it. Which was a Pro 6 income. And I did that in less than 2 years. And why I'm excited is because with all the things that we have in place today, with more than just a 1 bottle of Pro Tandem, we have so much more. Our platform is bigger, and the timing is perfect for each and every one of you to write your business story. We just want to encourage you to dream bigger and to have a vision. So with that, Amber, I'm going to toss it over to you and let you share your story.
Okay, thank you so much for kicking us off tonight. I've been so excited since Jennifer brought this about and said, hey, let's do a Powerhouse, Pro 3 Powerhouse call, I thought, oh my goodness, yes, 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 let's get people to these foundation ranks. And really, this is exactly, you guys, 8 years later, how we launched our business. And so let me just tell you a little bit about me. I obviously got started 8 years ago, super hesitant, I gotta be honest, and not hesitant for network marketing. That wasn't my hesitancy. I didn't understand science. I didn't understand the video. And this is so good for you distributors to be able to hear. You know, our stories sometimes sound different on a webinar where people who have never met us, but I wanna be just really raw and real with you guys. I didn't understand the video. I didn't understand any of that. But here's what I did understand is that other people needed to be taking this product, and that it was the buzz in health. And so I did get that part. I understood that there was an opportunity under my feet that I just needed to jump on. At the time, I was doing garage sales to pay my bills. Literally the electricity getting shut off, my water getting shut off, my house was in foreclosure for the second time. I borrowed the money from my mom to get started. I didn't even have $40 to be a customer. And I like bringing up the whole $40 because I want you to know I built my whole business on a $40 product of Pro Tandem, and I maybe had probably 3% of my customer base on True Science Skincare Cream, number 4. Those are the only 2 products we had. And when I first started, it was just Pro Tandem, and then we added the True Science Skincare Cream. Now, if we can build, and that's what built me to Pro 7. So if we can build a $100,000 organization on a $40 product, and now we have products galore, there's like so much more potential. There's so much more building available with speed is what I want to say. And so now that we have more products, I think a lot of the times we really, really, really talk about products. Since we have so many of them, we have these customer groups that we're all using. And one of the things that we're not talking as much about is distributors and acquiring distributors, talking to people about the opportunity that we have. And I always tell people, let's not just go to just the sick people. We want to help the sick people and the healthy people and the broke people and the financially stable people without the time. And so instead of just thinking about who can the product help, I want you to also be thinking about who can this business help, because just as many people are unhealthy, though that amount of people are financially unhealthy on their hands and knees, praying for an opportunity to come their way. And so we don't want to miss talking to people about what an enormous opportunity LifeVantage is. And I think we would all agree that right now, where we're at, end of the year, going into a brand new year, obviously LifeVantage had the best month it's ever had last month in network marketing. And so that's super exciting. That should rev you up even just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit to know what you have your hands on and be able to share the opportunity with people as well. So let's talk about why Pro 3. Like, why is this such a big deal? Why are we doing a Pro 3 Powerhouse Zoom? It's really our foundational rank. And you're gonna notice as we move through the ranks, what you're trying to acquire is helping people get to that foundational rank of Pro 3. Because if once you get to Pro 3, your whole goal at that point is to help other people get to Pro 3. Okay. Obviously, we want to do that within our first 90 days. Some people have done it within a couple of weeks. Some people have done it within a couple of days. Some people it's taken a little bit more time. And so we really just wanted to collaborate together and say, okay, why do we want to do this? How do we do this? And really cast a very large vision. So at Pro 3, you are actually paid 5 levels deep. Some of this information you guys might not know. We don't go over it very much, in detail in our training. I'm having a total nose itch. Okay. So anyway, we get paid 5 levels deep at Pro 3. Big deal, guys. Big deal to get paid down that many levels, especially when you're building and acquiring team members who are acquiring other team members who are all acquiring customers. You want to be getting paid on all of that business going on. The average income at a Pro 3 is $580. When I very first took a look at this and when I got started, I was looking for $600 a month. That was the number that I needed to not ever have to do a garage sale again. And so you know, we used to talk a lot about the average number, which was like $270 at the time, that could have saved so many houses in foreclosure. So Pro 3 is literally, I mean, it doesn't sound large and huge. It doesn't sound like an elite distributor, but what it provides for people is powerful, okay? It also activates the launch bonus and it activates the matching bonus. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. Pro 3 is $5,000 of group volume, okay? So for anybody that's unsure about that, you do have to have it coming out of 2 separate legs, meaning that you've either got $4,000 coming out from somebody that you sponsored, okay, and from who they've sponsored. You at least have to have $4,000 coming out of one leg and $1,000 coming out of the other leg. Those do not have to be exact numbers. You just cannot count more than $4,000 out of the largest leg, okay? We will hopefully be taking questions at the end if anybody has a question. Hopefully this is partial review for you guys to be able to see this. Okay, let's talk personal volume and group volume for just a second, just to make sure all the new people have this down. Your personal volume is the volume of what you've purchased, okay, shipped to you. So the volume of your personally enrolled preferred customers, and also obviously your subscription order. Okay, group volume is the amount of volume in your entire organization. Okay, so if a new distributor on your any distributor on your team signs somebody up, whether they're a customer or a distributor, that volume goes into your group volume. Again, why we want to build an organization of army members on the ground sharing the information. You know, if you're super, super passionate about product, we all are, I think, but if you're like that person that's like, oh my gosh, I want to share this product, I want to share it, we got to have people on the ground sharing it. We can reach so many more people. The more distributors, the more army members that we have on the ground talking and sharing, we can reach so many more people. So don't think that just by talking product is the way that you're going to save the world, because it's not. We've got to have a whole entire team of people sharing the products to be able to help the world. Okay, so your first 90 days, let's talk about what this looks like. We've got the pins here that you actually receive in the mail when you hit these ranks. That's pretty exciting as well. Maybe some of you did not know that, but they're pins that you can wear at, you know, meetings or events, Elite Academy convention. But Pro 1, you know, if we're going to talk about how to get to Pro 3, we got to give you a little bit of a roadmap of how to get through Pro 1 and Pro 2. So Pro 1, $1,000 of group volume. So if you enrolled on a platinum pack, you automatically become a Pro 1 and you're paid 2 levels deep. Now, if you did not come on in a platinum pack, and let's say you came on in a gold pack, you could acquire one other gold pack to become a Pro 1. Okay, obviously you can acquire customers. Those numbers all add up as well, but we're really going to focus on building a team. Okay, so Pro 2, $2,500 worth of group volume. Again, if you got started on a platinum pack, if you get $1,000, this obviously has to be in the same month. Okay, but if you started as a platinum pack and somebody else signs on as a platinum pack, and then maybe you get one other gold pack, you are there. Okay, you're there at Pro 2. You're also paid 4 levels deep at Pro 2. Pro 3, what we talked about, is the $5,000. You're paid 5 levels deep. It really is the foundational rank. It's the rank that we talk about before we talk about everything that happens at Pro 5. But again, it activates the launch bonus and it activates your matching bonus as well.
Go ahead, Amber. Yep.
Keep going. Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead, and I'll hop in after this one.
Okay. So the great thing about right now, and it being July 2nd, is that Paysetter was brought back from corporate. Super, super duper exciting because we're able to put up to $700 in people's pockets that got started in the business. Now, our new pay setter begins July 1st to end September 30th, okay? So anybody brand new, they have to be brand new person, okay? Once they qualify for Pro 2, which is again the $2,500 worth of group volume in one full calendar month, gets a $100 cash bonus, okay? You maintain it for that following month, and it's another $100 cash bonus. Now, I'm going to put a caveat in here really fast, because if you happen to blow past Pro 2 that month that you're holding it and hit Pro 3, you do still get that $100. That's been a large question, people asking. You also get that $250 for Pro 3. That's a big question people have. But then, you know, again, even if you just blew through all of the Pro 2s, you would still get that money. But once you qualify for Pro 3 at $5,000, a group volume in your first 90 days, it's a $250 cash bonus. And then the next month when you hold it, it's another $250 cash bonus. I got to tell you guys, we pressed and pushed and prodded for so long for the company to put cash in people's pockets from getting a fast start, simply because not only are you acquiring the fast start bonus money from people getting started, depending on which pack they get started on, the company's putting extra money in your pocket. And so we're able to create stories of people that are just getting started. We're able to create those stories of, here's what happened and here's how much money I've made in, you know, X amount of time with this company. We have a new girl that got started. I'm not sure if she's on the webinar tonight, to Lisa Gilliard, who sent me a text message, and, you know, she's like, I already made $368, which is more than what her side business was making for her. So super stoked, you know, and we got to take these baby steps to get to the bigger steps. Recognition at Global Convention, October 24th through the 27th for hitting Paysetter.
Awesome. Amber, you are so good at explaining everything. And I just, as I'm listening, I just wanted to make sure that we go back. And again, this is Jennifer. Just remember that the volume starts over every single month. So why we are here and we're passionate about sharing this with you is because we really want to inspire and empower you to leverage your enrollment volume. All right. So as a business mindset, and I think it's good, even if you're not yet a distributor, I'm going to just mute you real quick, Amber.
Oh, I'll do it.
Okay. To inspire you, I mean, a platinum pack really is the best pack to get in for the value and for the amount of leverage that you get, and you can lead the way. So we're talking about building your business story. So with that being said, when you enroll on a platinum pack, or you enroll anybody else on a platinum pack, it's 1,000 personal volume points or organizational volume points if it's a team member. A gold pack is 500 points, and a silver is 250 points. So really it is about, and again, Amber went through what a Pro 1, a Pro 2, and a Pro 3 looks like. So it really is about maximizing your enrollment volume by launching your business and rank advance to the next level as soon as possible. So this is the beginning. Right now, today is the beginning of July. You have all of this month to get to work and to get to Pro 1. If you're not yet Pro 1, but gosh, don't short yourself. You could get to Pro 3. So like Amber said, it doesn't matter where you are. Don't dream bigger, right? We just want to kind of give you the roadmap. So in your first month as a platinum pack, we really encourage you to enroll at least one distributor, get one like in place, and to get to Pro 1 and have that person in place that first month. Then in your, if you're looking at your first 30 to 60 days, Pro 2, that's $2,500. And then absolutely by the end of your next 30 days, which is 90 days, let's really work and push to get to Pro 3. And this is not by yourself. This is about duplication and empowering and sharing the vision. Like, come on, you guys, this is what I'm doing. Help them see how they can do it too. Because what they see that they can do what you're doing, it's going to make it a lot easier. Right, Amber? Yes. So we want to teach, yes. So we're about teaching new team members to do the same as duplication. And again, remember, all the volume starts over on the first of the month. But that being said, and maybe Amber, you might want to put a little note here. We want to push to the very last day of every single month. And why is that? Because we're doing this together as a team. People that you're pulling up, but also the people who are pulling you up. Every bit of your volume counts to helping them rank advanced too. And when you help your upline rank advanced, they're much more willing and likely to help pull you up too. So it really is a community. And before I move on, Amber, is there anything you want to say about that before I move on to the action steps?
No, I think you covered it very well.
Okay, cool. So we're just bouncing back and forth, and I will just say, you guys, we're really excited about this. We're working through this, and if you have questions, I want you to put the questions in the chat. And at the end, we will go back and see if we can respond to them, but just put them in the chat section, all right, where we can go back and look. So, but really, what are your action steps to launch your business? It is, first of all, there are 3 things for success. And Amber, I think you need to mute. I'm not sure why I'm getting feedback. But anyway, do you have a burning desire? Do you have a desire to change your current situation? I can't tell you that my desire was a great desire to change my own financial situation, but the person who enrolled me, she was on her hands and knees praying for something, and I wanted to lock arms with her, and I wanted to help create something bigger than myself. So whatever that desire is, make that desire big. Are you coachable? I will say in my last 8 years that this piece is probably the hardest piece, because I think we're coachable, but I will share with you, not everybody's coachable. Amber and I have done this. We've done this. We know what it looks like. We know what works. Listen to the people who have done this and have guided others to success. That's what being coachable is all about. And then good work ethic is just doing the actions over and over again. So we really encourage you to start with the business mindset. If you're here today, we're hoping that you're here because you want to build a team, a network of people that can leave a legacy, a sustainable residual income for generations to come. How great would that be, right? So make your list. That's the first step. Make your list. But we would encourage you to star your top 5 to 10 people that are maybe entrepreneurial, people who you would like to invite to do business with you. I was Susan's first person. We had never done business before, but she knew I was a business person. And so I was the first person she invited. She was a lucky girl, I tell you. I'm just saying she was. Connect and invite your business savvy contacts to learn about the opportunity, but don't do it by yourself. As you're getting started, you and your mentor, you want to share the vision and tell a story. And this is what we call on-the-job training. If you're doing this by yourself, you're selling. This is not a selling business. This is a teaching business. And the best way to learn is to be mentored along the way. Because along the way, you want to acquire business partners that will duplicate. Don't worry about customers. They're going to fall in place just because you've invited them to see this. So with that, Amber, I'm going to pass it back over to you.
Okay, so let's give an example so that you visual learners out there can see what this looks like. And if you've passed Pro 1, hang in there with us. I think that showing the dynamic of how this works can really help some people out. So we placed platinum volume in here just so you can see it. It's what most people get started on. It's not what everybody gets started on, but just for simplicity of numbers, this is what we've placed in here, and to show you kind of what it looks like when you do have a platinum pack that enrolls. So obviously we're talking about 1 calendar month, okay? And remember, if you've already passed this, this is for your new person that you're coaching, okay? So with you at a Pro 1 at $1,000, you obviously got started on a platinum pack, and you're finding another person who sees the business, who sees the opportunity, who knows like, yes, absolutely, I want to do this. That person is coming in on your level 1 at $1,000 again. Okay. So you're already at $2,000 right there. Now let's talk subscription volume on this for the next month, okay? Because our example right now was Pro 1. We could have left it at just $1,000. We just wanted to show you what it looks like, even building a leg lower. But the subscription coming through the next month is a $200 PV. Now, whether that's them spending the $200 on the products that they need in the house for themselves and for their family, Or if they have a lowered subscription, I should be saying subscription, if they have a lowered subscription, then obviously their subscription plus their customers can count towards that $200. So sometimes it's a little bit daunting when somebody gets started on a platinum pack and then the next month their volume drops because we've just got the orders coming in, and that's why it's so key to be talking to business people, and they don't even have to be business savvy, really, to tell you the truth. We're just looking for people with vision that are coachable, with a great work ethic, and that want to change for their lives. Okay. So month one, it could have been we go back one more. Month one, it could be $2,000 you have in your business. And month two, without building, it could be $400 you have in your business. So really what we want to say is continue to launch and enroll personally and continue to help your people do the same thing so that it's duplicating out. And so that we're not like getting stuck in these very first stages. And I got to tell you, the faster you go in the beginning, the more thankful you will be, because once you hit like that foundational rank of Pro 3 and you're really striving for Pro 4 and Pro 5, you got a really solid business. Okay. Remember, every customer contributes to the personal volume of the distributor that's enrolling them as well. Go ahead and go on to the next one. Okay, so an example for a Pro 2 at $2,500 worth of group volume, that's you with, let's say, and when I say you, that's your new person with $1,000 of group volume. And then on the second level, let's say you enrolled 2 people on Platinum Packs. Okay, so at that point, you now have $3,000 in your business. Okay, we're inching even closer to Pro 3. We're really extrapolating this out so that you can see exactly how you can get there. Now remember, for Pro 2, you do have to have 2 separate legs. The most you can have coming out of one leg is $2,000. So you just want to make sure you have 500 coming out of a different leg. That could be anything that equals $500. Gold pack, I almost said a Vantage pack, a gold pack, a platinum pack, customers, whatever that is, that is going to equal into your group volume. So again, now if we go over to the other side and we're talking subscription volume the next month, this is why we want everybody to have $200 worth of personal volume, because to get paid out the most, once you hit a couple of the ranks, that you'll have to have $200 coming into your business per month. So that over there at month 2 would be $600 worth of group volume would be what would be coming in the next month. So again, we want to continue to launch and enroll personally and teach other people to do the same thing so that we have the duplication. Example number 3, $5,000. What we're talking about tonight being Powerhouse Pro 3s. Again, it looks a little bit the same. We're taking you up to $5,000 worth of volume, but I just want you to really take a look at this for a second, because you getting started on a platinum pack, again, everybody on here started. So let's just say you're a new person getting started on a platinum pack. Okay. If they get 3 people started on a platinum pack, okay, 3 of their own personally enrolled people, and then even just 1 of their people get somebody enrolled on a platinum pack, that's $5,000 worth of group volume. I just want to stay here for just one second. When I got started, I was so desperate. I had borrowed the money from my mom, promised her I'd pay it back on her credit card in 30 days. I enrolled 3 new business partners in 9 days, had all the money back in my pocket in 14 days. Again, you guys, we had Pro Tandem only and True Science skincare cream. I don't even know if we had it at that point. I think it came out a little bit later. So it was like Pro Tandem fest. But I just want to put that into perspective. Like, we have so many more products now that I can't think that it's not 100 times easier. Okay, again, for Pro 3 qualification, you do have to have 2 legs. It's an 80-20 split, so you can't count more than $4,000 coming out of the strong leg. If we talk about subscription volume again, at this point in month 2, we have $1,000 of group volume coming in from the subscription. So again, why we continue talking to people personally, why we continue to launch them, and why we continue to help them acquire team members as well. And remember, through all of this, customers are coming in, because if somebody decides that, oh no, the business isn't for me, or the timing's not for me, or any of this stuff, we have the best fallback in the world, which is them being a customer.
This is yours.
Okay, so I love this slide because really we're talking about, I want to get you your money back as quickly as possible. It's like my number one goal. And the quickest way for us to be able to put an ROI in somebody's pocket is by them acquiring 3 team members. So let's just hypothetically say you got started as a platinum and you find three people. I want you guys to think about this. If you have a list of 100 people, I really want you to dig deep in your soul and think to yourself, is there 3 people on this list that would do business with me, that are hurting financially, that want time freedom, that want flexibility, that want to go to Red Rocks on a Monday and sweat their tush off?
Amber.
That want to spend time with their children, that want their summer. I talked to a girl yesterday, love her to death, and she's like, I want my summer to be my life. She's a teacher, Amy Schleisner. She's a teacher, and so she's like, summer is the best thing ever, but I want it to be my life. I want you to look at the list of names, not as like we're a piranha, but I want you to look like, who can I help? Like, whose life can I change? Because if you can come from a place of a servant heart, and you can come from a place of helping, I'm telling you, these people feel you. They feel you, okay? But if we're not talking to them about business, if we're not sharing anything business, they're not even gonna know it's possible for them. They just think it's super cool for your little sweet side gig, okay? So, if you enrolled on a gold pack, 3 brand new people, gold pack distributors would give you 100% ROI. Same thing on the silver pack. So either way it goes, and a lot of times people are going to enroll on what you enrolled on because they're going to ask you, what did you do? And they're going to feel like they have to do that, So sometimes that falls in platinum, sometimes it falls in gold, and sometimes it falls in silver. But please, just one more time, even if you had a list of 60 people, do you think that, and this is why we said star your top 5 to 10, do you think that there's 3 people on that list that want a change? I would beg to say absolutely.
Awesome. All right, so I'm going to take over on this, and I'm going to have, for some reason, yes, there you go. So Amber has done such an amazing job of stepping you through what enrollment volume looks like and what enrollment volume can do in your first month to get you to Pro 1, Pro 2, and Pro 3. Then stepping over to what you need to keep that overhead, to keep you maintaining, to build that, because that average check that she talked about of what, $584, I can't remember exactly, comes from a majority of royalty income. And we're not going to go through the compensation plan here, but just create the vision of what the behaviors are. So when I got started the same time Amber got started. And yes, Pro Tandem was absolutely what it was. My sister Susan says, Jennifer, this is all I know. You need to have enough Pro Tandem, whether you, your family, or customers, to cover your 200 PV. I was the only one using it at the time. So I needed to make sure I had at least 4 customers in place so I was not buying my own product. All right, with that being said, that was all we had. And when you look at this, you can see now we have so many more amazing biohacking, nutrigenomic products that you want to personally put into your body and experience so that you can be a walking example of what our products do for us. I cannot even imagine not using each and every one of these products. So even though we talk about 200, let me just share with you, if you are all in, if you have a family of 4, like in Amber's place, a family of 2, it is so easy to consume these products and so easy to achieve this personal volume points on a monthly basis. I just want to share with you, LifeVantage does not require you to stockpile, inventory, retail product. It is all about falling in love with these products, consuming these products, and sharing them with others. That being said, over 80% of my personal business comes from customers. So that is very easy, but don't rely on customers to make up your personal volumes. Be a consumer of them. We use it all of it, the Axio, the True Science. I don't have a dog, but I keep it on hand for people that do, if I want to sample it out, because that's another way that you can acquire product, is to sample it out. If you are purchasing a platinum pack, you get all of this, all of it, all right? So you may not, quote, need more product in the next month or the following month, but I will share, it is so important that you maintain at least 40 PV a month personally coming to yourself, so you get paid. And that's the next piece here. So once you've got your business, you've got your network. That's what this is all about, is building a network, you know, getting that in place. But you are going to get paid on, you want to build, well, I don't want to say what you want to do. I'm just inviting you to do what we're doing. Amber and I both have teenage children that are looking at college in the next 1 or 2 years. And I will share with you, I am so excited about creating this platform, a legacy that they can continue to build on for generations to come. And the why? Well, we have products that people have longevity on. They want to use this, a Pro Tandem, every single day for the rest of our lives, right? So I could go on and on about this. So this is about keeping your subscription, your auto shipments, your reorders on a monthly basis. It is important that you keep a subscription, and everybody that you have on your team that comes out either the 5th, the 10th, the 15th, the 20th, or 25th. It has to be on one of those dates, all right? The royalties are paid out on the 15th of the following month. So you enroll in July, their auto ships goes out in August. You won't get paid until September on that subscription. So again, you're not going to get a lot of royalty until that starts building up. So you want to continue to enroll personally people, both customers and distributors, so that you can keep that cash flow going. So LifeVantage does not pay you royalties on the products that you're using, okay, personally, but everybody that you personally enroll, and we're just talking 200, but again, if you're all in like we are, your PV will be way more than this, including your customers, like 1,000 or 2,000 PV, right? Because it's all your customers. You're making 2% on anybody that you personally enroll, 5% on the people that they enroll, 9% on the people that they enroll. All I can share with you, our goal is to help you see the vision so that we can help you build to your 3rd level as quickly as possible, because that is where you're going to get made that higher rank, but all that, not your higher percentage on your royalty, but just know that it averages out to be about 5%. Where can you go and make 5% return on your investment month after month after month? It is not a savings account. I'm just saying this is why people do network marketing. This is why Amber and I are here, because we are passionate about teaching people how to leverage their time and leverage their assets. Okay, I can get on a soapbox. Okay, sorry. So you want to do this not only for one person, but every single person that you enroll. And we encourage you to get 3 to 5 people wide personally as soon as possible. Okay, that's why you're launching your business. You need to maintain a minimum of 100 PV total through Pro 3. That should say Pro 3 right there. You must have a minimum of 40 personally to get paid, all right? We say 200, but 100 to Pro 3, we're just going to coach you out 200. Maintain that to Pro 4 and above. Any additional spot orders that you make throughout the month will qualify for that wholesale price. Okay, pricing as long as you have a subscription in place. And remember, all the volume starts over again at the beginning of every month. Do I enroll people every single month? I enroll, let me just tell you, if we all enrolled one distributor every single month and duplicated it out, we'd all be Pro 10s by the end of 12 months. The math is there, but we don't do it, but the vision is there. We can teach that on another time. But it really is about leveraging your enrollment income. Don't get excited. You get excited about your paycheck. Absolutely. You want to get excited. And we're going to both do this, Amber. All right. But set your business plan timeline. Where are you today? You may not be a brand new distributor here tonight. You may just be someone who is working their business with a desire for more. Wherever you are, where are you? Where do you want to be? And how are you going to get there? You're going to get there by building Pro 3s. Okay, every single person you enroll, you want to help them to get to Pro 3 and duplicate that out. Okay, that is called duplication. So Amber, take over.
Okay, on to leverage your Smart Start bonus is a great way to do this, you guys. The Smart Start bonus is obviously the money that's getting paid out to you for enrollments, okay? And, you know, sometimes if we don't have the money to get started, we need to use that money. But I also want to talk about reinvesting your money in operating expenses, things such as having your $200 enrollment or your $200 subscription, such as going to elite academies and conventions. That are so super important, you guys. I always say I don't twist somebody's arm to get in this business, but I do twist their arm to get to the events, because I know, especially if they've never, ever, ever been to an event, I know where their belief goes. I know what happens when they come back. I'll share my own story real quick. And it's just the story I know off the top of my head. 5 weeks after I got started, I had not even been leaving my house, and I had not been driving a car. I got on a plane and flew to Utah. It was big. It was big steps for me, and it might not sound big to you right now, but it was a huge deal for me to do that. I came home. I actually signed 5 new business partners from that day until the end of the month. It happened to be June 30th of that year. And hit a new rank. I believe, yeah, I hit Pro 4 that night. And so that was Pro 4 in a very short period of time. But it was really about that building belief at the event, okay? Also, you know, you can reinvest your operating expenses in samples. You know, whether you're helping people out, you know, if they don't order Axio, I'm giving some Axio samples. You know, if you can do this, if you can't afford it, it is not required. But I always find that people end up loving it and come back. Hand cream, you know, always having that on hand so that you're using it, you can share it with other people. There's some great ways to reinvest that money coming into you to continue building your business. Action goals. I'm going to go here real fast. So 15 business presentations a month or more. I'm just going to say, if you're on a Powerhouse Pro 3 Zoom, you probably want to be a powerhouse. Okay. And so a lot of powerhouses share more than 15 times a month. We also expect yeses. We expect people to say, yes, Jennifer, I want to join your team. Yes, Dara, I want to join your team. Yes, Linda, I want to buy your product. We expect yeses. We expect people to say yes. We also follow up consistently, okay? And always giving an extra tip or piece of homework or, hey, check out this video or something. I'm always giving them something more so they don't just feel like, hey, it's Amber, I'm following up today. How are you doing? You know, just there's always something else you can give them or some other way to get back on the phone with them or through text message with them. But 15 business presentations a month. Be sharing the video with everybody. Again, you guys, we know more people than we can think of. Share, share, share. And I'm telling you, the uncomfortableness goes away the more you do it, and the more yeses you get, and the paychecks coming into you, and your team growing, okay? Keep adding to your list all the time. People ask us, I'm sure, same with you, Jennifer, you know, how do you still have people to talk to 8 years ago? Remember, we all evolve. We meet new people. Our kids join something else. There's always people. Obviously, we're all on social media. I would say probably all of us right here. There's 2 billion people on Facebook alone. People are not the problem. Us sharing the information is the solution, though.
Absolutely. Perfect. So hopefully we have not confused you, that we have given you clarity, and we've given you, hopefully we've inspired you. We are empowering you. And the next part is celebration. So when Amber and I got started here in Colorado, I will share with you, it was really exciting because Life Band was just getting started. And it is not late, but what I know is that we were all getting started. We were all rank advancing. We were all cross-line, and we were celebrating each other. And we were just like, what rank are you going? It was every single month people were rank advancing. Because this is what we want to bring to you. We want to bring to you the platform for us to cross line, lock arms, celebrate one another, inspire one another, have a little healthy competition. But we want to feature brand new Pro 3 rock stars every single month. People who are getting to Pro 3 in their first 90 days. Gosh, if you do it in one day, let's celebrate you. If you do it in 1 month, let's celebrate you. We're going to be coming back every single Monday. That is our goal. We hope you find value. Feedback is important. We want to create value for you, to use it as a tool for you to build your business. So every Monday, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, right here, right now. With that, I'm going to turn it back over to you, Amber. If there's any other closing words you want to make, I'm going to stop the recording, or I can open it up. I know we've gone a little longer than we wanted to, but the first time is good through. We can work out the kinks, and I'm not sure if there's any chat questions that have come through, not yet.
I don't see any chat questions, but I do see the number of participants that we started with, we still have. And again, you guys, we invited you on here because you're powerhouses. And so if we're spending a little bit of extra time, I think you probably actually enjoy it. I would like to think so. However,
I do.
What'd you say?
I do.
Yes. So really, I guess, oh, awesome. Great info, ladies. Thank you so much. One thing I just want to stress that I think I did get a question through my phone in was, if you get started, let's say, or somebody on your team gets started, or even if like we're launching a brand new month right now, because so we all obviously start at 0 outside of our subscriptions that come in on the 5th, 10th, 15th, 20th, and 25th, like Jennifer talked about. But if you were to enroll 5 people yourself this month on a platinum pack, yes, that does make you a Pro 3. So it does not have to be a 4,000 and 1,000 split. It does not have to be a perfect 80-20. It does not have to be any of that. You really, the easiest way to explain it is you just cannot count more than 80% out of your biggest leg. And no, we do not want you just having 2 legs that you're building. Jennifer had touched on this. We want you enrolling more people. So because to get to the higher ranks, you're going to need more legs that are working and see the vision and really want something different for their families. And remember, not every single person that you enroll wants to be a millionaire. Just remember that. Some people want to make $500. Some people want to make $5,000, and some people want to make $20,000. Some people want to make $100,000. Doesn't really matter, but what it does matter is that we're here to help you launch your business properly, help you talk about products, but also talk about business team members, because that's really the way that we're going to grow you a team and help you leverage everybody's time, but increase the check that's coming into you too. So again, don't just talk to the sick people. Make sure you're talking to the financially sick people. I don't even like saying that, so just insert something else. The people who are looking for something, make sure that you're thinking about them as well, and really just being super simple. Let your upline do the heavy lifting for you. You do the inviting, let us do the heavy lifting for you and show you how it's done, so then you can duplicate that out.
Awesome. All right, girl. Well, I think that is a wrap. I don't see any more things coming through. We look forward to seeing you next week. Bring your team members back. Bring your brand new distributors back. Let us help create the vision. So thank you so much, Amber, and we'll see you in Anaheim.
Thank you. Bye, guys.